In Uganda, particularly in cities, local authorities often face frustration during election cycles due to the overwhelming number of campaign posters placed everywhere, including on fence walls, electric poles, and even trash cans. This wouldn't be a serious issue if the posters lasted, but they quickly fade and peel off, leaving the surfaces they were placed on looking unsightly. Kampala Capital City Authority Executive Director Sharifah Buzeki describes this as turning the state into a littering venue.
We do not want people to put posters on electric poles. We do not want people to glue posters on walls. We do not want people to put posters on our tree cover. We do not want people to put posters on our beautified spaces because they will change from posters to litter.
As Uganda heats up for the 2026 national election season, campaign posters are already visible across the streets of Kampala, often placed in inappropriate areas identified by state authorities. According to KCCA Executive Director Sharifah Buzeki, the authority has developed a set of campaign guidelines that will be issued to the Secretary Generals of all political parties nationwide to ensure that aspiring candidates do not recklessly litter the city with campaign tools.
We are set to hold a meeting with the parties' Secretary Generals to unveil the guidelines to them. But just to mention but a few, there are places which are naturally dangerous, and why we are also regulating placing of campaign posters is to ensure that our city is not a litter venue. We have issued guidance on placement of election campaign tools, and our advice is that whoever wants to place an election campaigning tool should be able to follow what we have guided on.
Buzeki further calls upon members of the public to preserve peace and order by refraining from damaging public infrastructures like burning tires on roads over election excitement.
As we get closer into the national and local elections, we call upon the public to keep calm, to participate responsibly. Let us protect the city infrastructure, avoid politicking in public work and service delivery places like markets, tax parks, schools, health facilities, because this will interrupt the business of our people.
On the other hand, the authority's specialist transportation engineer, Jacob Byamukama, explains the necessity of the installation of multiple traffic lights, which many motorists have been castigating and are choosing of slowing traffic flow in the city.
I can tell you that in the city we have 527 junctions, places where roads meet. And out of these, you find that there are various vehicle conflicts. But on also those junctions, in certain places we have main corridors where vehicles enter the city, like Kampala Road. So the main corridors are where we have most of the vehicles: Ginger Road, Kampala Road, Bombo Road, Gaza Road, Kira Road. And that's where we place more signals, close to one another, because there are so many conflicts that have to be sorted out. And why do we do this? It's because when you're trying to look after traffic flow, you operate in terms of collecting vehicles in a group, and then you move this group of vehicles from one junction to the next one. And once there's a lot of interference from other vehicles, you have to stop those ones and make sure this group is making progress, it is going through the junction. And to do all that, we use very clever equipment, which is now being placed at the traffic control center. And that's why you have them, the junctions, close to each other, but they are synced because they are managed from a central place, the traffic control center.
The smart traffic control system and junction signalization is part of KCCA's broader central nerve of managing Kampala traffic menace through the establishment of Kampala's first traffic control center at City Hall, using the moderato system involving the signalization of 27 major junctions and removing all 5 problematic roundabouts, which include Mulago, Kubiri, Mochare, Rwenzori Courts, and Grand Imperial, converting them into signals.